What's up, guys? Ron Harris here, MD Online Editor. Judging is still going on downstairs. It's a very full morning with 7 divisions, but I broke away during men's physique to give you the lowdown on the 212, which just wrapped up, 212 judging. Heavy favorite, Keone Pearson, facing a huge challenge today from last year's winner of this show, the Tampa Pro, Kerrith Bajjo. And interesting, man. Very evenly matched, and of course they were the final call out after, they were in the first call out, of course, but after everyone else had been sorted out, they brought Kerrith and Keone back out, as they often do when it's close, the top 2 guys, and I honestly don't know which way to go. I'll tell you, Keone has a beautiful physique, and this is probably the best I've ever seen him. He's definitely sharper than he was last year when he won Chicago Pro, tighter for sure. He's got those beautiful, round, bubbly muscles, just an incredible structure and shape. Man, it's an amazing physique. But Kerrith Bajjo, no joke. Kerrith has a very nice shape and structure to him as well. And his condition is definitely a level above. He's got that old man detail, seasoned, mature muscle that Keone probably will have eventually, but Keone's probably about 10 or 12 years younger, I believe, than Kerrith. Kerrith's got more training time under his belt. He's definitely got more muscle maturity. I did think Keone had him in the back, as far as back development, a little thicker back, a little bit wider. Overall, I just don't know what to do with these two, Kerrith and Keone. It's very close. Another thing we were concerned about when they first came out was Keone had a little lump. It's not synthol, guys. It's a little lump from probably a shot, but you know what? They didn't penalize him for it. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't like a big swollen lump. First call out, though, was Kerrith, of course, Keone, Cody Drobot in his pro debut from Canada, prepped by Neil Hill, and Nathan Epler from Indiana, who I spoke to yesterday and told me he sort of decided to do this last minute because he just finished building his gym. Not the absolute best I've seen Nathan, but not very far off. Nathan's condition is always really good. He let me know also this is probably his last year as a 212. He knows he's taller. He knows he needs to grow. Who do I got wrong? Breon. Breon's not in the... That's classic physique. Not Keone. You're all confused, whoever you are. Who do I got? I love condition. I also love shape. They're both so evenly matched. If you've really pressed me, is Keone peeled? Keone could be a little bit harder, but his glutes are, they're not fully clearly strided, but this is the first time I've seen him in this type of condition. It's definitely the best Keone I've ever seen. He was always peeled as a classic guy, but that was 178 pounds versus 211 now. Kerrith is probably diced. Yeah, he's definitely. So if you want to see all the comparison pictures, I took pictures of every pose and every call out, as well as individuals. You got to go back, truth to one. I can't repeat everything. Go to musculardevelopment.com on the No Bull forum. There's a thread called Tampa Play-by-Play, and I've got every picture from all the divisions, actually. I got individuals of most classes, definitely for this one, 212, and every comparison shot, so you can really sit there and study it if you want. What about men's physique? That is on right now. They're doing the individuals. It's 32 guys or something, so I'll be back in time to get the call-outs. It has not happened yet. Ricky Moten Jr., I want to mention, from Texas. Ricky made the switch. He was a classic physique competitor up until now. No, open is tomorrow, guys. Go to timgardnerproductions.com for the full schedule, because I know you guys all want to know when open. You want to know what time. Tim Gardner Productions, full schedule, pay-per-view info, all that stuff. Tim Gardner, Gardner. But back to Ricky Moten Jr. I loved his shape as a classic guy. I thought, if this guy ever really fills out more, and he did, man. He's up about 15 pounds from last year. Condition wasn't 100%, but it wasn't that bad. It was like 90%. What about men's physique? That's on right now, and they haven't done any comparisons yet. Sorry. But Ricky Moten Jr., let me tell you, he did exactly what I thought. He filled out. He got bigger and fuller, but kept those same proportions with a little tiny waist, really round, full, bubbly muscle bellies. I think he's just needs a little bit of time to adjust to this division. Yeah, I don't know why so many people are on about men's physique right now. Oh, Natalia Coelho, obrigado, Natalia. So, man, Ricky Moten he's going to be great as a 212. This is just the very beginning for him. He's got to figure out conditioning a little bit better, but man, keep an eye on Ricky Moten Jr. He's going to be a force in the 212. And of course, Keone Pearson, we talked about. Yeah, I don't know. Nathan, as I just discussed him, guys. This is live, unfortunately. I don't know who Ricky Moten is being coached by. I know that, let's see, Cody Drobot was prepped by Neil Hill. Keone is with Patrick Tour out of Switzerland right now. Kerrith Bajjo is Justin Miller's client. Is Nathan switching to open? Yeah, he said probably next year. He's gonna continue with 212 for this year, and this will probably be it for him. He knows he's having a hard time making weight. He knows he's taller. He knows he needs to be bigger and fuller to do real damage. Ricky coached by Dorian. Okay, Dorian Hamilton. There you go. Dorian Hamilton, I assume, of HD Muscle, not Dorian Yates, the 6-time Mr. Olympia is who we're talking about. So, yeah, it's coming down, guys, to Kerrith or Keone, and I think it can go either way. You know, they do confirmation round. The finals for this, guys, are just in a couple hours. How did Cody? Cody did great, Truth One, on his debut. He was first call out. He'll be probably, I'm going to give him 5th. You know, I forgot to mention Ahmad El-Wardani. I'm sorry. He was in the first call out, too. I'm sorry. When's Breon? We're not talking about Breon right now. We're talking about the guys in this show. Ahmad El-Wardani out of Egypt. Had he been peeled, I think he definitely would have pushed these guys. He was the Texas Pro Champ last year. He was second place at this show last year and at Chicago, and then he won the Texas Pro. Ahmad El-Wardani out of Egypt. Also, he trains out of Kuwait. He's coached by Abdullah Al-Otabi, who is Brandon Curry's coach, among many other top guys. He looked great in terms of size and shape. His condition just wasn't there. I've seen him so much better. He was probably about 75%. Had he been 100%, I think he'd be pushing Keone and Kerrith very hard. Breon, oh God. Yeah, sorry. Breon said he was going to do the show, but he's not here. I don't know what happened with Breon. You can message him and find out. Derek was improved a little bit. Derek Oslin. I still want to see Derek leaner, man. I still didn't think he was 100%. Yeah, Truth One. I don't know why everyone's talking about Breon. I don't know. He's a great competitor, but he's not in this show. We're talking about this show's 212 lineup, the Tampa Pro. It's in Tampa, Florida right now as we speak. I'm actually got to go downstairs and get back to men's physique. Breon would win the 212 here. I don't think so. I don't think he would have beat Keone or Kerrith today, though I've never seen him as a 212. I know he briefly did it when he first turned pro, but I don't know, man. Keone and Kerrith are no joke. Is Keone peaked? Best I've ever seen him. He could probably be a little bit sharper. It's from the front, he's actually a little blurry. He's actually sharper from the back. And I think he gets Kerrith in the back shots only because he's got a little more width and a little more thickness to his back than Kerrith. But man, Kerrith is no joke. The judges are clearly on the fence about this one. They don't know what to do. They're going to be rejudged. So the finals, we have 2 sets of finals. 2 p.m. is all the women's divisions that went earlier this morning. We started at 8 in the morning, guys. So we did 4 women's divisions. Then there was a very short break, and then we're doing 212. Right now there's men's physique. I've got to get back to that, and then classic. Finals are at 2 and then 3:45. That's early. Kerrith is more conditioned? Absolutely, Truth One. He's way more conditioned. No, I shouldn't say way more, but he's got the type of detail and muscle maturity, that seasoned look that it takes years and years of heavy, hard training. And I think Keone needs just more time to get that, but Kerrith has that. What judge is looking for Kerrith? I don't know, Mohit. I don't know. The judges are looking very closely at both of them. They're not fully committed to either one. I could tell. It's not a clean sweep. It's going to be close. I think it's going to come down to, even if it's like a couple points difference on the score sheet, or let's say one of them gets all first place votes, it's a lot closer than that would make it appear. They're both very, very good, and I think either one's worthy of the win today, but only one man can win. Someone's got to take second. Is it going to be Kerrith? It's going to be Keone. It's a battle of the Ks. It's like the Vancouver was a battle of the Vs, Valente and Valliere. Kerrith is being coached by Justin Miller. That is correct, Truth One. Justin's also got Akim Williams tomorrow. So open is tomorrow, guys. TimGardnerProductions.com. Full schedule. Because, you guys are always asking these things. What's so-and-so? Because we got, like 10 divisions to get through. Yeah, it's a full 10 divisions. We still have a bunch more. We have a few more tomorrow. So I'm going to get back downstairs to make sure I'm there for the first college for men's physique. And we'll do a full wrap-up with Mike Cox of all the divisions after this round is done. Can Keone improve for the final? Yeah. The live video, you have to get it on pay-per-view. It's TimGardnerProductions.com. But if you go to MuscularDevelopment.com, I have pretty decent iPhone pictures, iPhone 13, of every comparison on the thread. You go to the No Bull forums on musculardevelopment.com, go to the thread, Tampa Pro play-by-play. You'll see every comparison. You can really take your time and look at it and see what you think, who's got the win. So that's it, guys. I thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel, share, like, comment, do all that good stuff. And we'll be back soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.